Hey guys, it's Bailey and welcome back to the channel for what is going to be a 5-minute makeup look. This is going to be real time, so you can see there I just started the clock and this is uncut and not sped up or anything, walking you through it. I thought it would be a good idea to do this on my way to work to prove to you, mostly myself, that I could get ready in under 5 minutes. So I don't know, thought I was probably high on like adrenaline from the morning workout or something, but here I am racing to the finish, and I'm first starting with Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Stick Foundation, my favorite when I'm kind of in a hurry in the morning, and I'm in the shade 120 or Y245. Then I am going in here with my concealer. This is my Dermablend Smooth Liquid Camo medium coverage concealer, and I'm in the shade Sesame. I like to apply that directly in my under eye area and then go in and pat that out with my finger. And just for reference, the brush in my hand that I use to blend my foundation is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. A lot of you guys had questions when in my recent kind of CVS sponge review, I said I didn't like sponges. You asked what I did prefer. This is my recent go-to brush. I find it's dense enough to really buff product in, but then once I want to finish the effect, I kind of pounce it on top of my skin to avoid those brush strokes. Then to set just my concealer, I go in with my Dermablend Powder Foundation. This is the Intense Powder Camo, and I'm in the shade Nude, just using that same brush to set my under eye area and my chin and around my nose. This is a new product from e.l.f. It's their Total Face Palette, and I'm using this for contour, blush, and highlight, those shades that I just pointed to there. First, doing the contour, and this is a relatively new brush from NYX that I'm going in to contour with. It's the number 5 for reference, and while it is the perfect shape for getting into the contours of my cheeks, you can see it sheds like crazy. And because I was in such a rush, I use this not only for my contour, but also now here my blush. You can see I use that peachy tone from the palette, and then I'm also going to use it for my highlight here. And so luckily it picks up enough product to lay it down nicely, but not so much that the colors are getting muddy. However, I would definitely recommend using separate brushes if you have the time. But sometimes you don't, on days like today, and that is real life, folks. So moving on to shadow, this is from a new to me brand called Strobe Cosmetics, and I found them on Instagram and fell so in love with their swatches that I had to order some. So the shades that I'm using here are, the first one is Fortune Cookie. It's this beautiful gold, and I'm using another new brush from NYX. This is the number 16. It's just this really great, looks like a duo fiber, but it's not. But it's just a great fluffy blending brush. And then I'm going in with a second shade, also from Strobe, named after one of my favorite shows, American Horror Story. This is Room 64, and it's kind of a nice taupe shade to balance out that ultra warm, which I find can sometimes make me look a little too washed out. So I'm just blending that out in the outer corner to add a little bit more depth and dimension to my eye look, and then taking that down to my lower lash line as well. Up next are brows. This is the IT Cosmetics Brow Power Universal Eye Pencil in the shade Universal Taupe. And I do find that using these pencil type brow products are way better when I'm in a rush, as opposed to the potted cream brow product along with the angled liner brush kind of approach that I have been liking lately. It's great at getting brows that are not only filled in but also stay. That pomade kind of helps your brow hair set throughout the day, but this I just find helps mostly in a pinch. Nearly done here. I'm completing the eye look with some lashes. This is from the new Wet n Wild Lash-O-Matic Eye Duo. It's a 2-step false fiber sort of system where this is the primer and mascara, and then in between you're supposed to apply just the fibers. I'm not using fibers today, just the steps 1 and 3, which is basically just like a normal mascara. I'll have a review of this coming up later, but basically there is no time for 2 steps. This just happened to be the mascara I had laying around lately because I have been testing it for review, and it does a really good job on its own, but I do have to say that there have been fibers mixed in with it because I've been doing the system. We are hurrying now, and I dropped my lip product on the floor, but once I get to it, it is this Violet Voss matte liquid lipstick in the shade Risque. and it's kind of a rock and a hard place here. I love bold liquid lipsticks on days when I'm doing minimal quick makeup because I do feel like they amp your look up. It looks like you put a lot of effort in with a bold look, but it takes minimal time. However, as you'll see here, once I see that I have met my 5-minute goal, I take a look at my lips and find that they are less than perfection. So I do take a little bit to go in and touch up, kind of etch in those fine lines. So you just have to weigh just how much time you have. There are definitely some bold lips out there that you can reach for that don't require as much precision as a liquid lipstick. And then I also just took a little bit of that foundation powder and use it to blend my eyes out a little bit more. But more or less, this is a 5-minute look. I really hope you guys enjoyed getting to see how it's done, kind of getting ready with me for the morning. Well, not this morning, but actually I filmed this yesterday morning as I upload this. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.